For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it. 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, g'day, you mad bastards. Tell you what, fellas, another lovely day in Auckland City.
Beautiful, isn't it, mate?
Really, really lovely. I hung out with some friends over the weekend and they were going, it's spring, woohoo! And I said, but no. No.
You pissed on them, did you?
I
Good on
did.
you, mate.
And I said, no, spring's actually officially starts on the 22nd or 23rd.
What a fucking lame thing to say. Really?
And they were like, bullshit.
Yeah.
And I said, no. And I think I mentioned you, Megan. I said, no, Mogi told me officially it starts on the 23rd. And they went, bullshit. How does that work?
It's not tied to the calendar. You
Right,
know, the spring
yes.
The spring doesn't know about calendars,
Well,
Jace.
exactly,
You see what
mate.
I'm saying?
They were so outraged. We were in the middle of a beautiful beach. And they went, I'm Googling that.
Oh, yes.
And I was right.
Lo and behold.
Lo and
That's the
behold.
main thing, isn't it?
And they, for about half an hour, just couldn't get their heads around
But it's
it.
quite
They
a
were
good
like,
thing, isn't it? It's a nice thing to know. I think it's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
thing to know.
Yeah.
Because obviously calendars are a man-made thing, and the galaxy just gives us our seasons.
The galaxy, yeah.
And so to try and sync
Wow.
those
The
up
galaxy.
perfectly,
This is amazing.
of course they're going to get out of sync at some stage.
That's
So,
right.
Mike, do you think at one point maybe they were perfectly aligned, and since then they've become out of alignment?
With September 1,
Yeah.
probably, man. Yeah, so.
Although that's what leap years are for, fellas? They keep things aligned.
That's so true, man.
Though having said that, it feels like spring, so that's the main thing.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Well, that was
What a
the funny
beautiful day
thing.
it was yesterday.
Oh,
It was
how
hot.
good. Yeah,
How
it was
hot?
hot.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
hot at night.
It was hot at night.
What? Oh, Keezy giving me a filthy look there. What was
Yeah.
that? What are you suggesting, Keezy? You do some loving or something?
It was hot and steamy.
right. Okay.
No, it just
Hot
was.
steamers.
I woke up hot at like 4 a.m. Like, man, it's hot. I haven't woken up hot in ages.
Well, that's going to be. We've taken the extra duvet off our bed.
Whose
That's
idea was that?
That's going to have to go back on. Whose idea was it? Well, I got home and it was gone.
That's right. Same thing in my house.
The decision was made on my behalf.
Does she get? Does she stay hotter at night than you are?
I'm trying to remember. Yes.
Because Luce will take the extra duvet off our bed about 3 weeks before I'm actually ready for that.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
then I'm freezing in the middle of the night.
It's like
Yeah.
ripping off a plaster, Keezy. You know what I mean? She just takes it away. She just does it.
It's gone.
And then you deal with it.
Suits her.
We're
Beautiful.
We're still fully duvet and blanketed up. So
Blanketed up.
blanketed up. We may have taken the blanket off, actually.
Who?
Oh,
My wife and I.
but you both decided at the same time to take it off.
Yeah, we do it as a team.
So do you take it off as a team as well?
Yes. It's a ceremony
Right.
for the beginning of nearly spring.
Do you have your donga hanging out?
Yeah, Jace, do you?
My donga?
Do you?
Yeah,
Or do you?
sometimes.
Yeah, okay,
maybe.
good.
Sometimes.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
My little medium pace outswinger. Yeah. Sometimes I have my donga out.
That's great.
Yeah.
It varies from year
It
to
always
year.
looks like a bit of a smug bastard, your donga.
He
Have you noticed
does.
that?
Yeah.
He's got a habit of gloating.
Yes. Look, it's like people that know they're really good looking. There's a certain arrogance about them.
Totally, there is, man. Yeah.
I've noticed that.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
My donga's like that.
Yes.
It knows it's impressive.
He
it just-
struts. He's got a strut. He's got a
It's-
swagger in his step.
Just a quiet little smile to itself.
It is. It's a knowing glance.
Yeah,
It's a wink. It winks at itself in the mirror.
Normally the eye of the donga is sort of perpendicular. Mine's sort of horizontal and a little
Yes.
smile.
Yes.
Really? Like a little...
An upturned mouth.
Yeah, an upturned mouth going,
Yes.
I know what I'm about.
Yeah.
I don't need to go on about it. But, you know what I'm saying, man.
So good.
Yeah. If your donga was a pair of jeans, he'd be Levi's, I reckon.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Working class. Gets
Working
the job
class.
done.
Yeah, not with the fake cuts in them.
Yours would be 3/4 though.
And
like in between shorts
probably
and jeans.
covered in oil and hard sort of graft sort of activities.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Like under my Chevy.
No, yours would...
Under my Chevy, fixing her up.
Frayed
Look at him.
hems.
Look at him fixing up. You see that? He was miming something very different, which YouTube viewers will be able to see.
Yeah.
If yours was a pair of jeans, it'd be your wife's jeans that you don't realise you're wearing until you get to work.
Oh, true.
And fit me really well.
Yeah, snug.
Have you worn them again since?
Oh, they're my favourite jeans now.
You wear them all the time.
Yes, the black ones.
Are the zip up on the side?
No, they're my
Other favourites?
No, I don't really. In actual fact,
I feel like zips up the side there. It's a bit of a statement.
Is
Is it on the inside hem or the outside?
Outside.
The zip.
Oh, is that inside?
Should be inside, surely. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah.
But these jeans, I don't even know where they came from. But then my wife said to me the other day, "Have you lost weight?"
Oh.
And I was like, "No, I don't think so. Why?" And she said, "Oh, your jeans are really baggy." And I was wearing these ones, and so maybe they've just lost some elasticity.
But I'm trying to remember what you do with how often do you wash your jeans?
Well, I've taken your guys' advice because I'd go 2 days max.
Yeah, it's just silly. Of
And
course
now,
they're not
now
elastic.
5 days.
Yeah.
That's what I do now.
They tighten up after a wash.
Yes, definitely.
They do.
Mine
Yeah.
I still do mine like once every month.
Nah.
Bullshit.
100%.
Can't do that. No.
But
I've
I mean,
got 4 pairs of jeans.
the
and I'll
amount
wear
of food you drop when you're eating, there's no way.
Jace. Now you're
That
just being
you-
silly.
There's no way that you have the same jeans on for a month.
I have the same jeans on for a month. I don't wear them every day. I have 4 pairs of jeans which get rotated. I probably wear each one once or twice a week, and I'll wash them once a month, maybe even once every 2 months, because they just don't need to be washed. They look fine.
I'm going to ask your wife about that.
She doesn't know.
I'm going to ask
She
her
doesn't
anyway.
know. Don't ask. You don't have to talk to her. She doesn't know anything.
I'm going to call her.
doesn't
Nah,
know
it's
anything.
fine. You don't need to.
I'm going to call her tonight and say Keezy only washes his jeans every 2 months.
You know
Is that
what
true?
I would love
Disgusting.
is to overhear you actually calling my wife and how awkward the conversation would be.
I don't think
really-
it would be. I think it'd
it'd
be
be-
charming.
we
little
get on
chat.
great.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
know.
if you do.
Hey, Jace, can you talk me through your weekend, man? Happy Father's Day, by the way.
Thanks,
to all the
mate.
fathers out yet there. Not you, Keezy, not yet.
Nah.
You've got some on the way, man.
Yeah.
Good.
How are your sperms looking?
I
Yeah,
haven't
good
looked at
question.
Yeah, they little potent bastards.
Have a little geezer.
Hang on, I thought you were talking us through your weekend, not me talking.
Well,
you
yeah, we
through
just
my
got onto
sperm.
your jizz.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
didn't we?
Is it vigorous stuff in there, Keezy?
I don't know.
Is it a good?
It's
You
pretty
never know.
lively.
Is there a good brew?
Yeah.
Brew in there and the old testes.
Yeah, I think so. It's like it is pretty lively. Like when you
Yeah.
if you got a handful of the stuff, like she's all over.
Burns
the
the
place.
skin, doesn't
yeah,
it?
Burns the
Yeah,
skin.
yeah.
It's like vibrating almost.
Yeah.
It's like
Shaking.
It's like that that candy rock pop, that
Yeah,
candy.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
You stick it in your
Bing,
mouth
bing,
and
bing.
it fizzes.
it's like
Yes.
sherbet.
Yeah, like sherbet, yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'll be sweet as.
My weekend was
How's
lovely
your jizz?
until Sunday morning.
Until Sunday morning, the rugby. That ruined it for you.
Well, my wife and I made the decision that we were going to watch it live,
Oh, good.
which we did.
Was it exciting?
Yeah, it was a good match. Unfortunately,
Who won?
Keezy. We'll do that in sports. Sam.
So
You have
annoyed.
to wait. You have to wait.
Unfortunately, Mogi, my phone went at 2 a.m. that morning.
Went.
Rang. My phone started ringing at 2 a.m. and I was preparing to get up at 2:45. So my phone rang and I was like, is that my phone? And then I sort of grabbed it and the call cut out and I went, it's never a good sign when you get called at 2 a.m. in the morning.
It's very rare for it to be good news.
And then I got a text, which was from my neighbour.
Oh, shit.
Who said, oh, now you guys, did you see that? You might have been fast asleep. That incredible thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Saturday
Yeah,
night,
I woke up to it.
Sunday morning.
It was amazing.
And basically it was my neighbour and his message was, your dog's going ballistic in the backyard and is really distressed.
Yeah.
And I went, okay.
Nothing I can do about it. Sorry, mate.
Yes, there was that.
Why was the dog not with you?
And because we left her at home with our daughter. And so then he texted back and said, do you want me to go and get her and I'll put her in my house? And I said,
that's nice.
that won't work. You won't be able to get her and she'll keep barking for however long and be freaked out. So then I rang my daughter about 10 times, left about 5 texts and didn't get any response. And that carried on for many, many hours. So I watched the rugby, still didn't get any response. And so after the rugby finished, I drove home.
Did you?
Yes.
2
check-
hours?
Was the storm still going?
No, but
But she would have had her phone on silent.
no, but when my dog barks, you know about it.
Right.
And so her going nuts in the backyard would have been fucking terrible.
Jason's dog is the loudest bark in the world.
It is.
It's like way louder than anything.
Then this story actually gets better. And then anyway, I get home, go into the bedroom, and she's there with her boyfriend, and looks like they'd had a good evening.
Great.
So I'm sitting on the deck at about, and I haven't told you this part, Keezy, at about 10:30, having a durry there, and
Sorry, where are we now?
on my deck
Oh, you're at home?
at home.
Yep.
There's a little path with a gate on it, and I hear someone coming down the path, and this dude comes up to my gate and goes, "Oi, oi!" And I went, "Okay, this isn't going to be good, whatever this is." And he said, and he was livid, and he was like, "If you can't control your fucking dog, you shouldn't fucking own one." And then he said it woke the whole fucking neighbourhood up, and I won't say what he said.
Yeah.
And I went, "Totally, man. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Breakdown of communication. There was no one here to look after her. Totally my bad. I completely accept it." And he settled down a bit and muttered and groaned and then stomped off. So that was
So
that.
what, your daughter was there or not?
Yeah, she was there.
And just didn't care about the dog? Or
Well,
just passed out?
Just had a good night.
Yeah, sure. Had a busy day.
Had like maybe some friends over.
Sure.
Because she was a hoo of a mess when I got home.
But you didn't go back to the batch
Well, no, because
Like 2 hours.
when it was a beautiful day.
it was a magnificent day.
Is it
And
it's not a 2-hour drive out there.
yes, it is.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
From his
So,
place. Which is funny because you could probably go straight across the water, in 15 minutes.
you can, exactly that. But the taxi costs about $150, but it's not even existing anymore. But
That's more
my
expensive.
wife was coming back in the afternoon, so it was just like,
What's the point?
mind you, I was potentially planning on staying after she left, and she was going to get a lift home with her friends.
For an extra night.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a bummer.
Once again, Hoodie J.
And it was
Once again. Beautiful
reminiscent.
day as well it
Well,
was.
yeah,
You know,
it was
if I followed you
reminiscent.
on social media there, I think you had a glorious time, but that was just one photo, a glimpse on an otherwise shambolic day.
It was also very reminiscent, Keezy, of when we went, and on the Saturday it was a cracking day, and we just went, "Nah, fuck this, we're going."
Yeah, well, did we?
Well, I did. I was too
Pugs
livid.
was devastated.
Saturday was shit,
Yes, it was, but we still had a
but
really nice
Sunday
day.
was a ripper.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday was great.
And today's a ripper.
Today
But you
is a
know,
ripper.
it's this stuff happens.
Yeah.
You know, and you just take it on the chin and move on.
Do you reckon you'll get another dog?
No,
Yeah.
not a fucking chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to find someone to look after her while we go away on holiday too.
What do you think the upside is of your dog?
None at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the vibe though, honestly?
Oh, look, we love her.
Oh, you do? Yeah, I know.
But yeah, it's
What's the upside of Tinker?
Well, there's no downside.
Yeah.
She doesn't bark. She doesn't do any of that shit. Yeah. She's always been a great dog, never bitten anybody,
When you look
straight
at her,
natured,
you look at
all
her,
of that.
and it makes you laugh when you look at her
Yeah, Casey.
because she's so funny looking.
Yeah, that's right.
I've never seen Rue.
yes, you have. I showed you photos.
No, you haven't.
I'll show you one now.
But I'd like
Keezy.
to see her in person.
You'd like to see her in the bath.
Well,
I'd like to see
she's
Rue
actually very lovely when you meet her in person. She'll
Collie,
bark,
right?
She'll bark for about
An
10
hour.
seconds, and then she'll just be all over you.
nude. Yeah. She's a collie?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd be friends with her. I had a collie. Hey, listen to the
That's how
Hauraki
it
Big
works.
Show, 4 till 7 every weekday. Yeah, nah, they know, they talk.
Yeah, yeah.
He died about 10 years ago. That's
Doop,
all good.
doop, 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 doop. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. Or give their podcast a hoon on iHeartRadio.